I'm in the mood.
You're in a mood.
I'm in a mood. Sorry.
In a mood for food.
Well, fuck.
No? Welcome to Unusable.
Welcome to Unusable. Kyle looked at me looking at the camera for once, and he actually he went right in there. Did you see that? I never look at the camera.
I don't like the camera.
I don't like the camera. I don't even. I like.
These are our people.
If I do, I focus on how pretty the bulbous element is.
It's a great bulbous element on the front of that lens. Welcome to Unusable.
Welcome to Unusable.
What are we talking about today, Gilbert?
You know, I wanted to. We had a couple fun episodes, and I wanted to follow up on some of the stuff that I've been doing since releasing my Doom and Gloom episode, which was not Doom and Gloom, as you pointed out.
If you watch it all the way through,
yeah,
we had the clickbaity headline and
gotta have
thumbnail.
the clickbait. Yeah. I mean, people. It seemed to resonate with some folks. I did get quite a few questions, including from people that just watched it and texted me privately, and so that was fun.
Nice.
But I did go over some of kind of what I was planning on doing toward the end, but that video was it was so dense and fast.
Yeah.
And that nothing really is clear, but
like a Vox video.
Oh man. No. Those no, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. But yeah, in a way, it is like a Vox video in that there's really no context, no real information, just enough to get you pissed off about a subject you don't really know anything about, and then you just go and tweet about it. So that's the key. But that's kind of what it was, you know. Yeah. And I even said in the beginning, I want to expand on each of those subjects. But I think before I do any of that, I really need to kind of jumpstart the solutions, the things that I'm doing to make things better.
Be healthier.
Well, I mean, you can argue that
better, faster, stronger.
Yeah. It's funny that you just said that. That's really funny. Weird. You could argue that one of the big undercurrents of it is not taking responsibility for my own actions. But that's kind of what I touched on in the video. People, they really try and try, but the environment that they're working from, be it systemic racism, whatever. There's a million reasons why people can bust their ass and still get nowhere.
Sure.
And some of that is, and in American society, we like to chalk that up to just not pushing, not trying hard enough.
Didn't pull
not
your
enough
bootstraps up high enough.
And it's not always as clear as that. And I really harp on this concept of the environment quite a bit.
Yeah.
And we talked about why we're doing the show in this format and why it's all about keep moving type stuff. And so why that stuff's important to us, and that's why we're here. So
we do have some videos.
Yeah.
You've got a video. I've got a video. Yeah. And should we jump into them and just talk about them?
We can.
Or do you have some? Do you want to share any of the feedback from the last, or that you've gotten?
Actually, maybe. I'll talk about a couple things. So there's this whole idea of keep moving that I always go on about.
Yeah.
It literally says it on my arm. It's a way to kind of it's really, for me, it's been a coping mechanism for my environment. Yeah. I think this whole place in many ways inspires stillness. And I think that at all costs we need to keep moving. And sometimes people are like, well, don't you get any rest? Like this one over here, which and
a
special
lurker audience member.
Yeah. And I think that the key to that is rest is really important. You're keep moving for the mind, right? So it's a way to recharge that. But so there's that. So keep moving is kind of one theme of kind of what I plan on doing, and then we'll talk about the other thing a little bit later. But in that vein, let's keep my video. Yeah,
all right,
if I go first,
let's watch Gilbert's video.
All right.
But I think too.
The unusable secret gym?
The unusable secret gym.
Is it covered in baby oil now? Because I don't know if I want to visit it at this point.
That was real baby oil.
I believe it.
I have some amazing gifts, as you can imagine. But yeah, it was a gym reveal masked as a super cheesy Mitzki video.
Yeah,
so
it's great. Have I told you the story? Lauren and my family and I were walking by. We're walking in San Francisco, going to I think it was Waitress concert show, the national tour of Waitress. But we happened to be walking by. I think it was the another concert hall, and Mitzki was playing that night.
Yeah,
and someone in line was like, "Hey, at Kyle Lowant from Twitter."
Nice.
And then I saw that person again
Happens
later,
to him all the time.
And they were like, "Hey, I was the person who recognized you outside of the Mitzki concert."
Nice.
It's like, yes.
So yeah, go see Mitzki in concert. Well, you can't. She's sold out everywhere. So.
Yeah.
The tickets I bought had to go to waste. So I didn't even get to sell them to anybody because of the way the ticket format worked. So
dumb.
I was sad. Super sad.
But great video, man.
Thanks, man.
Walk me through because I knew nothing about this. You did this totally in secret.
Yeah, it's Secret Gym.
Secret Gym.
Yeah. So this kind of started with, I think we had talked about getting the dumpster over here.
Right.
And so again,
purging your house.
Exactly. Kind of like the whole environment stuff, right?
Unloved items.
And part of that included me emptying out some of the spaces that I have available to me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do something useful with those spaces and useful with the stuff that used to be in this very
what is
garagio.
That? The studio. Yeah.
What's now the studio. So I decided to kind of combine the efforts and make a secret gym out of it. And it worked out. It worked out well. I think that's, let's see. Yeah, so it was pretty much empty, gutted. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff in there, like basically a full gym's worth of stuff in there. We didn't really show all of it in the video. And some people have keys to it and codes.
Yeah.
You do too.
I do, yes.
Yeah, unbeknownst to you. But yeah, so
you've given me a key.
No, but you didn't know you had keys to the gym.
To the secret gym.
Yeah, to the secret gym. But yeah, so all that was real baby oil, like I said. And we tarped the whole place.
Oh, okay.
And I just kept it real tight against that one wall.
Yeah. Right.
But they really committed.
They were covered.
They were complete.
How did they get home after? They would just slip out of a car. You sit down in a car and just slide right
out. Exactly. So we kind of mitigated. They brought changes of clothes. Okay. It was freezing too.
Oh, it was a cold night.
And we did it late. We were out. We had 2 days of shooting and prep. Or 2 nights, I should say, because we got to make sure that we go there when everything's done, you know. Mm-hmm. And it was just a long slog for them.
I bet.
And they had to stay warm and sweaty.
Yeah.
So
which is funny because like the heat is coming.
It's it hit hard.
The Central Valley summer is on its way.
Yeah. So
and if you would have waited to this week, it would have been fine.
We wouldn't have been able to. I got to travel and then.
Well, true.
We needed to get this done. So yeah, in fact, we're recording this actually early.
Yay.
And it's coming out. I don't know, sometime, some weeks.
A week from now.
Something like that.
A week from when we actually record it.
Right. But yeah, the whole idea is it's a gym that everyone will have access to for free, and close friends and family.
Definitely.
So,
what's your plan for the gym for you? What's your routine? And
for me, it's easy because I'm there often. So the idea is just kind of do it.
Yeah,
just do it. I'll wear a Nike shirt. And everything.
Yeah.
I'll probably ride the new bike.
Oh right.
I've been enjoying that. So. We'll talk about that at a different time. But yeah,
we'll do an e-ridables episode.
There's also a second version of the video. Maybe we'll roll it after the end of the show.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch a little bit different, they're just meant to be cheesy and funny.
Alternate cut.
And and Richard, you met him on the show before.
Yeah.
He's pretty buff. So
he's ripped, man.
Yeah, he really is.
I didn't realize how ripped he was.
He used to go by Rock Hard Rich.
Rock Hard Rich. I'm going to call him that now.
Everybody, you got to call him Rock Hard Rich. The tension that I was sort of getting at in the video between them, that awkwardness is they're in the middle of a breakup.
Oh.
Yeah, well, so there's like a different layer of it. It's an amicable thing.
Okay.
But at the same time, there's still that...
A conscious uncoupling.
Conscious uncoupling. Yeah, and then, which often leads to random conscious coupling, which happens in those types of situations. So we were kind of playing on that a little bit, and it definitely it was interesting because from my end, it was
watch them.
Yeah, just interact in that way. Savannah is our other special thanks to both of them, Savannah and Richard. They were awesome. They really did commit. Her frustration and her disgust was real. She was like, "Yeah, this is ridiculous."
Actually grossed out by Richard's oily muscles.
Oily muscles. Yeah. So
very cool.
It was fun.
I'm very excited. I can't wait to, do some rowing in the secret gym.
Yeah.
In the 110-degree heat when it comes.
You remember when it was in here? I like working out in super hot heat. I don't know why.
It doesn't take much to get the sweat going.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't take much to begin with. But yeah. I'll just, we have a lot going on in the next couple of weeks. So I've only used it a couple times. It's only been finished for a few days. So... Very cool. So that's kind of one thing. I have some other things in play that are actually more specific to the cities.
Yeah.
That I will talk about at a later date. But actually, I consider this upcoming trip kind of a fact-finding thing. And I'll talk more about it later.
I'm excited to see.
And maybe I'll even talk into the microphone when I talk about
it. Well, I have a piece.
Mm-hmm. I want to see it.
It didn't go exactly the way I had planned, but it's here. It's done. It's ready. And let's take a look. Let's roll it. Brandon, where are we? What are we doing?
We are at a Chevron, not getting gas for $6.69. We're getting a few snacks, bathroom break, and we're heading off to Pinnacles.
So we're about 30 minutes out from the Pinnacles National Park west entrance, one of the entrances. And we're supposed to meet Maya's friend Megan there, but Megan just called us, said she's in line to get into the national park, and there's like a 45-minute wait. So hopefully we can get in and find parking so we can do this hike. You may remember we went to Pinnacles last year. We entered from the east entrance, and I guess you can't go from the west entrance to the east entrance. There's no through road. But we're going to try the other entrance. It's not as hot today. Last year, we went on like a 100-degree day and nearly died trying to do a 5-mile hike. But the weather is much more agreeable today, and we're going to try to get into the caves. There are caves that are open right now that weren't open and accessible from the east side. I'm excited to check out what's down there. Hopefully no vampires. Yeah, I don't know if that's...
Hey there.
Hi. And then can we just get a map?
Hey. Okay. That's Megan, by the way. Right there.
Oh, hi, Delaney.
Hi.
Hi, Megan.
Asked me about my zip code.
Where are we? What are we doing?
We're at Pinnacles. We're going hiking.
Woo! We made it to Pinnacles. We're gonna have a picnic at Pinnacles.
I'm shocked you didn't say tentacles.
Got rocks.
Is it for sitting? Okay, I didn't know. We are a little bit National Park.
That's so gross.
We're on the Jawbone Trail. Everyone brought their Bluetooth, right?
No, it's Attack on Titan. The job. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, I was thinking the Bluetooth headset company. but we're gonna do this trail so that we can do the cave trail. And at the end of the day, we'll have done about 6.5 miles. Good deal. Let's do this.
Yup.
Bridge. Is there a troll?
Just you.
I am not a troll.
Yeah, you're a goblin.
Oh, distinction. All right, we hiked a mile to hike a mile, 2 miles to get to the caves, the Cave of Wonders. Okay, we've walked about 2 miles, mostly just from the first parking lot to the closer parking lot, but the closer parking lot is full. So now I think we're starting the proper trail.
You'll just see a metal gate at the rock.
Oh, okay.
And that's the cave entrance.
Okay.
So you just keep going through that, and then you know you're out of the cave complex when you see the metal gate on the opposite side.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you so much. It's very informative.
Fighter jets of the natural world. Pew, 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 pew. We're on the Baloney Trail at Picnicles National Park. Can you tell that I'm hungry? Holy crap, that's a big rock. Oh, we found some shade. It's starting to get toasty. So we are taking a path that a ranger recommended to us, and the path kind of just ends. And now we're just walking in where the stream would be, and he said this is the way to go. But yeah, kind of a rocky climb, and there's still some water. Oh, there's the entrance to the cave. Whoa! Much cooler in the cave, thank goodness. How was the first half of the hike?
Great.
Ready for the cave?
Yeah.
The Cave of Wonders.
After I got my 37 mosquito bites, I was looking up like home management of mosquitoes, and a lot of people were like, build bat boxes. Yeah. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of citronella plants.
Love it, perhaps.
Oh, we're almost out, we're almost out!
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
You know,
Okay. All right, I'll start one.
Yeah.
I'm finding out every. Oh, I could have done that way.
Yeah, I went that way. We made it, we survived the caves. I forgot my flashlight, but I still made it, relying on the light of others.
that was cool.
Nice.
Nice little cool breezeway for the halfway point. Get to cool off in the shade.
It was a cave.
It was a cave. Easy breezy, beautiful. Caver girl.
Cave.
What is this?
This is miner's lettuce. It's edible. I'm not gonna eat it though because it's dirty.
It tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes like lettuce. Okay, I'll eat it. Here. Tastes like butter
salad.
lettuce. Yeah.
Butter lettuce.
Weird.
So I guess what you're saying, Delaney, is if you're a vegetarian and you get lost here, you can survive on this miner's lettuce.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how nutritional it is, but yeah.
Enjoyable side.
We did that.
Okay, stay right there, and let me get a low-angle shot to show how small you are. Hit the button with your middle finger and put a little square on this.
Made it back to the parking lot. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Way better when it's not.
The first parking lot. Now we need to walk another 2 miles to the original parking lot. I was going pee and I missed the condors, but Brandon got them. Are they glorious?
Yeah.
All right, send me the picture. I'll put it in the video.
Okay. You know, I need to double check. Maybe those are just turkey vultures.
So you think they're condors or turkey vultures, Brandon?
I think the one I got a picture of is a turkey vulture, actually. Yeah, I was scrolling through because I showed you one that was kind of far away,
Yeah.
but I zoomed in. Its head looks very much like a turkey vulture instead. Yeah.
Ah. All right, last mile. We're almost there. We're almost done. How you doing? A mile left. You got this.
What do you mean?
We just got a mile
Oh, I
left.
thought you said.
The hardest part of this whole thing is just the hike back to the parking lot. Now we did opt to park in the further parking lot, but this is all uphill. What goes down must come up. Lauren made the executive decision. We're gonna do the Pinnacles Overlook. You're so pretty.
From here, it looks like a goat looking over the side, but the head.
No, Siri, I'm not done working out. I'm just catching my breath. I'm not done. I just need to breathe.
I mean, it's a baby. It wouldn't get you.
I still would feel bad.
Yeah.
Whew, we're almost there. The visitor center. It's right there. We did it. We survived the cave. We did about 7.5 miles. It was very nice. Lauren, how you feeling?
I'm fine.
You're just fine?
Yeah.
You are fine.
I need a good little sit.
You need a little break. Delaney, how you doing?
It was great. Cave was awesome.
Yeah, the cave was cool.
Cave was good.
How do you feel?
Survived. Great. It was fun.
Bye-bye, Picnicles. How do you feel? You survived.
Yeah, it was only tiring at the very end when we were going back uphill. Trying to not bang my camera in the caves, that was stressful, but then it was a little tiring coming back uphill. So overall, easy hike.
Maya, what are your thoughts on
It was
Pinnacles
fun.
National?
That was so nice.
Bye, Delaney.
Bye.
Bye, Megan.
I'm jealous.
So
That was
some
fun. That
some
looked
background
fun.
information. I did invite Gilbert to join us on this hike. And that's how I hoped it would go. I hoped it would be like, all right, Gilbert, we're getting you out. We're taking you out into nature.
What's amazing is we didn't coordinate at our videos even the tiniest bit. No background info. You had no idea what we were going to talk about today.
Yeah.
And they work very well together.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm still jealous. I feel
well, next
sad I
time.
didn't get
You'll
to
come
go.
with us next time.
Yeah. Got to get to sleep, man.
But Picnicles, it was great. But so the west entrance and the east entrance don't connect. That's the only weird thing.
Right.
Is like if you want to do that particular cave hike, you've got to drive all the way around from our side, from the east side to the west side, and get in and do that hike.
Which is why it makes more sense to move to the west side of the park.
West Philadelphia.
Yeah. Born and raised on the playground. I was gonna take it. I was gonna take it somewhere else.
But
lots of layers there, Kyle.
It was a good. Yeah, that's that's what I do.
Yeah.
We had a great time. If you yourself are wanting to visit Pinnacles National, I almost call it Picnicles again. Pinnacles National Park.
Run with it.
You got to go early so you can get the good parking. There's a ton of great hikes. It does get very hot and very dry in the summer. You can watch last year's Pinnacles video.
Link to it, yeah.
to
Make
see
sure you
how
link to it. It was fun.
dry and hot we were. Not a good time. And I stupidly I had just gotten the Canon C70, the not the biggest camera I've ever owned, but a pretty big camera, and I carried it the whole time the first hike. This time I was like, I was smart about it. I only brought the medium sized camera.
Oh, you did have
EOS,
that.
I took the EOS R.
Oh, okay.
My C70 is at Canon right now, being repaired for the
hinge.
LCD hinge. But maybe I'll get it back. While
so funny because that
this
hinge is so nice.
This one's solid.
It's so really,
but yeah,
it's really good.
Maybe that's the thing is I'll get the C70 back. It'll be pristine, and I'll sell it and get an R5C.
Ooh,
I don't know.
We're
that's for another episode.
I definitely have there's definitely like a catch up episode I want to do about all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So keep moving.
Keep moving.
And take the steps, even if they're small steps, towards being better in general. That's the advice. But in specificity, secret gym nearby national parks.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
That's it.
I think we've done it.
I think we have. Have we done it?
Secret
No.
audience member.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been Unusable.
It's been Unusable.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Gilbert.
And we will see you in a fortnight.
In a fortnight.
Online on Fortnite.
I wanted to spill more and didn't work.
But I think
Dongles.
All the dongles.